Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are a new viewer, kindly subscribe to my channel and turn on notification bell for more updates and breaking news. Thanks. Nigerians will benefit from JAPA, says Peter Obi. The Labour Party presidential candidate during the February 25 presidential election, Peter Obi, has said Nigeria stands to benefit from the rising exodus of Nigerians to other countries. It was reported that there has been a rise in the number of Nigerians leaving the country in droves in search of greener pastures. The phenomenon is popularly known as JAPA, a Yoruba slang that simply means to flee from a problem or trouble. It was reported on June 15 that the House of Representatives unanimously voted against a motion seeking to make the federal government address the issues causing Nigerian professionals to migrate to other countries en masse. But collaborating Microsoft co-founder and philanthropist Bill Gates on Thursday, the former Anambra State governor, said the JAPA syndrome is healthy for Nigeria. Gates had on Wednesday during an interaction section with innovators on advancing Africa, unleashing the power of youth in science and innovation. Lagos State said the JAPA syndrome was good and healthy for Nigeria. In a sense, people living is a good thing. If you up the amounts of training you are doing, so you say, okay, some of our doctors can go get a high salary in UK, the US, some of them will pay to their families abroadly, and some of them will return. So having a big diaspora that includes people coming back into business, into government, that's a very healthy thing. There are some cases like medical education that were subsidized by the government. You almost wish that a little bit of that resource you get overseas would help the government increase training. Because otherwise, and we see today a significant shortage in some of those skills, Bill Gates said. He added, but I'm not someone who believes that no one should go away or that blocking that completely is a healthy thing. But certainly India and China, and I would say Nigeria is third on the list. This idea that people go away and do great work, but then they come back, if you get that balance and figure out the education founded piece of that, that is a super healthy thing in computer science, in health, in business, and other areas. Obi, who shares Gates' optimism, said, our brain drain today will be our brain gain tomorrow. In a series of tweets on his Twitter handle on Thursday, Obi wrote, I read and agree with Bill Gates' recent comment on the JAPA syndrome, where according to reports, he stated that the recent surge of Nigerian professionals leaving the country for greener pastures is good and very healthy for our country and nation Nigeria. I have always preached and maintained this same position on the JAPA wave for years now, and throughout my campaign in the last presidential election, especially during my tour as from Canada, the USA, the Germany, the UK and other countries, I maintain that our brain drain today will surely be our brain gain tomorrow. Nigerians living in the country may look like a loss today, but when we start doing the right things and taking the governance of our nation more seriously, the knowledge and resources from them will be critical in the building of the new Nigeria, as it happened in China, India, Ireland, and other developing countries. Today, India prides itself as one of the countries with the biggest tech talents in the world, having produced some of the world's top engineers and computer scientists. Many top global tech companies are headed by CEOs of Indian origin, so India's success in the tech industry can partly be attributed to its ability to harness the knowledge and resources of Indians in the diaspora for their national growth. Nigeria will grow and develop on all fronts when we build a new Nigeria that prioritizes investment in education, health, and support for small businesses, guarantees respect for the rule of law, security of lives and properties, and unity of the nation. Then our diaspora Nigerians around the world will return home with their global training, skills, and resources to immeasurably contribute to building a new and better Nigeria. We will never give up on our dreams for the new Nigeria. We believe that the new Nigeria will come, and in a little time, we are going to get it. Now, my own opinion is that Peter Obi is encouraging Nigerians to JAPA, move out of the country. As we know that JAPA really means to go out of trouble, move away from trouble, move away from chaos, move away from all forms of dejection, neglection, and the likes. Now, the presidential candidate of Labour Party, Peter Obi, is encouraging Nigerians now to JAPA out of the country. He said, fine, the federal government is trying to stop a brain drain. When we talk of brain drain, it is that the knowledgeable ones, the brilliant citizens are going to other countries. Other countries are swapping them up. They are taking them fine. They are taking them also to improve their country. They are not causing the detriment to the country where they are being picked from. Now, Nigeria is a good example. Is a good example of brain drain. Everyday people travel out of Nigeria. Fine, we complain about the economy. Economy is so bad. Looking for greener pastures. Oh, we need to get better. We need to go for masters. We need to do such. So therefore, people JAPA, and people don't mind going to the extreme. And because of this JAPA syndrome, we've heard people that even without a boarding place, they've boarded ships. Some people have traveled through the desert, crossing different borders from Africa to like Portugal and the likes. In the sense of what, looking for greener pastures. Though some have met their Waterloo and some have been lucky. We can see that despite the complaints of Nigerians in diaspora, the whole things are not okay, the suffering, they're passing through a lot. Still, a lot of Nigerians are trooping to the embassy daily to JAPA to look for a better way. The JAPA is okay, but what I won't not accept is people are going to other countries through diabolic means. There are some take drugs, some through the deserts at the expense of their lives, some through ships. They'll be on the sea for months, and before if the ship wants to capsize, they needed to be thrown. Some will stay in cargoes and the likes. So this is not the JAPA that Peter Obi is trying to say, but Peter Obi is saying that the brain drain of tomorrow, the brilliant ones of Nigeria, and those who wants to further education, if they go there, if they go, fine. There's no place like home. They will still come back after a number of years spent abroad. So it's going to be that the brain gain of Nigeria tomorrow. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell for updates and breaking news. Thank you.